Hello class, today we're talking about the semester project of Chernobyl by me, and let's go ahead and get started. Second slide. Why I chose Chernobyl. Chernobyl is crucial to remember because it exposed the dangers of inadequate safety in nuclear energy, resulting in widespread environmental impacts. The disaster highlighted the need for strict safety protocols and transparent communication. Reflecting on Chernobyl helps ensure that the future of energy projects and prioritizes safety to prevent similar tragedies. It's important to remember the tragedies of the past in order to avoid tragedies of the future. And that's why I truly believe well, it's important for us to focus on it, and it's important for us not to forget the importance of everything that went wrong, everything we could have done differently in order to avoid future catastrophes that can destroy cities and thousands of lives or millions. The disaster of Chernobyl. Nuclear reactor generates energy by splitting uranium atoms in a controlled chain reaction, boosting heat that converts water to steam to power turbines. At Chernobyl, a flowered reactor design combined with operated errors during safety tests led to rapid power increase. This caused an explosion, releasing massive amounts of radioactive material to the environment. The incident exposed critical weakness in reactor design safety protocols, leading to widespread contamination and long-term health impacts. So, a lot of things went wrong here. It was multiple people at fault. You can't just blame one person. And just bad engineering, but more importantly, people were supposed to supervise, people who were supposed to validate all these things didn't do the job correctly, which is created this disaster that ruined the lives of many people and many, many, many future generations come. And the immediate impact in affected groups. First are the first responders, the plant workers, and nearby residents suffered from severe radiation exposure immediately after the Chernobyl explosion. Many were hospitalized within hours, showing symptoms of acute radiation sickness, and some lost their lives due to the high doses. The nearby city of Pripyat was evacuated within 36 hours, but residents had already been exposed, leading to long-term health effects like cancer and thyroid diseases. This disaster left lasting health consequences for those directly exposed and for future generations affected in the affected regions. And the people who were most affected were obviously people in the city, who were the first people to get contaminated, plus surrounding cities that were near Chernobyl. And not only did it just contaminate the people, but also the land itself, that it can it still hasn't recovered completely back to normal radiation. And it's had a long lasting effect to not just the exact location where everything happened, but nearby places, forests, cities, and the other nearby areas that were around it. Long-term ecological effects. Radiation from Chernobyl had a severe impact on the ecosystem, causing mutations of plants and animals and reducing biodiversity in the contaminated zones. Wildlife in the area showed increased genetic mutations, affecting reproduction and survival rates. The radioactive fallout spread beyond Ukraine, impacting neighboring countries and ecosystems, with recent detected global illustrating the widespread environmental reach of the disaster. So not only did, like I said, not only did it just affect Chernobyl, the actual area, I guess square one or point one, where it started, but the surrounding areas and just spread all across because again, radiation has a very long reach and can affect many people around them. And now the main question is, could it have been prevented? And the Chernobyl disaster was fueled by critical design flaws in the reactor, inadequate safety protocols, and poor communication during safety tests, all of which contributed to the explosion. Improved oversight, clear communication, and thorough operator training could likely have prevented the crisis. So I should believe, and I can't be the only one who believes this, but it could have been avoided. It could have been prevented. If more people paid more attention and realized the dangers of chemical reactions and the dangers of power plants could have, this could have been avoided. Not only you can't just pin this on one set of people, when there's like so many people that contributed to this issue. Like I said, the design flaws of the reactor, inadequate safety protocols, and poor communication during a safety test all led to this tragic event that we have still not recovered from to this day. And thanks to this, we have learned that there were many ways we could avoid this and that we can implement these new ways to the current power plants that we have around us now. Policies and agreements. International agreements like the Convention on Nuclear Safety and the Joint Convention on the Safety of Spent Fuel Management were established to improve nuclear safety and capability among countries. These agreements require nations to adhere to strict safety standards, regularly assess reactor risk, and enhance communication about nuclear activity. This was designed to prevent another disaster like Chernobyl and promote the transparency, safety protocols, and international cooperation. So thanks to the, well, not thanks to, but because of the disaster and the tragedy that happened, we're able to set new policies and agreements and bring more awareness to the importance of establishing in that management a hierarchy and a process that where we can manage nuclear reactors, nuclear safety, and avoid another tragedy from happening in the future. But have we learned our lesson? The world has made strides in nuclear safety since Chernobyl, with strong regulations and international oversight. However, recent incidents and ongoing debates around nuclear energy show that lessons from Chernobyl may not be fully ingrained. Balancing nuclear advancement with safety remains a challenge, and Chernobyl serves as a reminder of high stakes when safety is compromised. Our current safety policies enough to make and prevent another disaster as complacency set in over time. That's something we have to think about because the importance of nuclear reaction, nuclear reactions and nuclear safety are important, but some people are still waiting to put those that advancement over the safety of other people. And even though we've set new regulations, we talked about it, and we bring awareness to the situation that happened and to the disaster it caused, we may not truly be. We've gotten complacent. We're still not. We're back to where we're almost back to where we started. Even though we made improvements, it's still we can still see that it's not we're not fully there yet, and chances are it might not prevent another disaster if we slack off and we just get complacent to what we've been doing right now. And my closing thoughts are that Chernobyl stands as a pivotal moment in nuclear safety history, highlighting the catastrophic potential of inadequate reactor designs, poor safety protocols, and communication failures. The disaster prompted international reforms leading to stricter safety standards and greater transparency within the nuclear industry. Chernobyl's legacy is a global commitment to safety nuclear practices, yet also serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the importance of vigilance. Its impact continues to shape policies aimed at preventing similar accidents in the future. So even though a tragic event happened, even though we've tried to grow from it, it's so important that we just don't forget and we keep at it. We keep on making progress towards a better future, one that's more safe for all of us. So something like this never happens again, never contaminates the land, never hurts people, and never leaves a stain in history. And these are my sources. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. If you learned anything, drop it in the comments. And if I missed anything, let me know. Have a good day.